A good day to all. I, James Kenneth Betonio, and my research partner, Nicola Puang, hereby present to you our research project entitled A Comparative Analysis of the Physical Health of Selected Teachers and High School Students from the College of St. Anthony between academic year 2021 to 2022 and academic year 2022 to 2023. This study will be conducted in order to enlighten the audience by explaining the possible school-related causes of physical problems. Furthermore, it also aims to address the physical concerns of students and educators in College of St. Anthony and call for immediate action to prevent worsening their physical condition in the succeeding academic years. With regards to these samples, they are divided into two subpopulations. First are teachers from the College of St. Anthony from lower school to the senior high school department. Next are the high school students from incoming grade 7 students up to incoming grade 12 students. There would be a balanced number of samples from the two subpopulations. And this number will depend on the total number of teacher respondents since the teachers' population is relatively small compared to the students' population. Apparently, there is a total of 24 teachers with 5 coming from the preschool and lower school department, 5 from the middle school department, 8 from the junior high school department, and 6 from the senior high school department. Therefore, the researchers will select 4 students from each grade level. Take note that the researchers will focus on the high school students' population as a whole, and they will not further compare the physical changes between each grade level. First, the researchers will use quota sampling, a method wherein elements from the population are chosen on a non-random basis, and all members of the population do not have an equal chance of being selected to be a part of the sample group. So the researchers will use this method since they will look for specific criteria before qualifying someone as a sample. Like what was mentioned earlier, the sample can either be a high school student, specifically from grade 6 to grade 11, or a teacher from College of St. Anthony. After this, snowball sampling technique in which existing subjects provide referrals to recruit samples required for a research study. The researchers opted to use this method in order to easily communicate with qualified participants with whom the researchers have no contact.
The data collection tools that the researchers will primarily use are surveys. Considering the situation during the pandemic, the researchers decided to conduct online surveys through Google Forms. So the researchers will administer the same survey twice, one at the end of the 4th grading period during the academic year 2021 to 2022, and the other at the end of the 3rd grading period during the academic year 2022 to 2023. The time interval is intended for a more accurate comparison of data, and the researchers can have 2 options on where to focus on, depending on the learning delivery modality that will occur next school year. Should there be a resume of face-to-face classes, the researchers could focus on distinguishing the physical-related changes of the samples between a year of online and face-to-face classes respectively. Meanwhile, if online classes would still continue, the researchers could focus on the effects of online classes on the physical health of the samples within one academic year interval. With this being said, the researchers will send a letter of consent to the selected samples since the researchers will need their information and cooperation for 2 consecutive academic years. So when it comes to the content of the survey, it will be divided into 2 major parts. First, we'll focus on the habits and routines, specifically those related to body movements, nutrition and diet, and health and sleep. These might be possible factors that can contribute to physical problems. So the researchers will place multiple choice questions in order to restrict the answers. But in case the given options don't match the sample's answers, then the option others will be included. The next part will focus on the physical problems experienced by the samples. These include certain vision problems, muscle pain, hearing problems, fitness, eating problems, and sleeping problems. So the researchers will use the Likert scale, consisting of the choices strongly agree, neutral, disagree, and strongly disagree, to determine how frequently the samples experience the said problems. The researchers are aware that there may be other causes of the occurrence of physical problems that cannot be attributed to the academic lives of the samples. So, the sequence of the parts is important in order to justify how school-related habits and routines can possibly contribute to the development and worsening of a physical problem. That is where our presentation ends. We hope that the details we shared with you had helped in understanding our research project. Thank you and God bless.